Chapter 11. There shall come forth a shoot out of the stock of Jesse, and a branch out of his root shall bear fruit. The Spirit of the Lord shall rest on him, the Spirit of wisdom and understanding, the Spirit of counsel and might, the Spirit of knowledge and of the fear of the Lord. His delight shall be in the fear of the Lord, and he shall not judge after the sight of his eyes, neither decide after the hearing of his ears. But with righteousness shall he judge the poor, and decide with equity for the humble of the earth. And he shall strike the earth with the rod of his mouth, and with the breath of his lips shall he kill the wicked. Righteousness shall be the belt of his waist, and faithfulness the belt of his loins. The wolf shall dwell with the lamb, and the leopard shall lie down with the kid, and the calf and the young lion and the fattened calf together, and a little child shall lead them. The cow and the bear shall feed, their young ones shall lie down together, and the lion shall eat straw like the ox. The sucking child shall play on the hole of the asp, and the weaned child shall put his hand on the adder's den. They shall not hurt, nor destroy in all my holy mountain, for the earth shall be full of the knowledge of the Lord, as the waters cover the sea. It shall happen in that day, that the root of Jesse, who stands for an ensign among the people, to him shall the nations seek, and his resting place shall be glorious. It shall happen in that day, that the Lord will set his hand again the second time, to recover the remnant of his people who shall remain, from Assyria, and from Egypt, and from Pathros, and from Cush, and from Elam, and from Shinar, and from Hamath, and from the islands of the sea. He will set up a sign for the nations, and will assemble the outcast of Israel, and gather together the dispersed of Judah from the four corners of the earth. The envy also of Ephraim shall depart, and those who vex Judah shall be cut off. Ephraim shall not envy Judah, and Judah shall not vex Ephraim. They shall fly down on the shoulder of the Philistines on the west. Together they shall despoil the children of the east, and they shall put forth their hand on Edom and Moab, and the children of Ammon shall obey them. The Lord will utterly destroy the tongue of the Egyptian sea, and with his scorching wind will he wave his hand over the river, and will strike it into 7 streams, and cause men to march over in sandals. There shall be a highway for the remnant of his people who shall remain from Assyria, like as there was for Israel in the day that he came up out of the land of Egypt. And the children of Ammon shall obey them. The Lord will utterly destroy the tongue of the Egyptian sea, and with his scorching wind will he wave his hand over the river, and will strike it into 7 streams, and cause men to march over in sandals. There shall be a highway for the remnant of his people who shall remain from Assyria, like as there was for Israel in the day that he came up out of the land of Egypt.